I'm going to teach you how to make a table in Desmos. So there's two different ways that you can do this. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the plus sign, hit table, and you see it kind of creates this table. The key is going to make this equation not have a y in it at all. So your equations basically need to have just your x's and maybe even a constant. So like 3x plus 2. Okay, now you notice it didn't like that. It's got this little sign here. The reason is because this needs to have a 1 here. The 1 is making sure that anything you substitute here is going to go here. So I'm going to put like 0, 1, and 2. So it's automatically going to graph them and give me those points. Again, I cannot have anything in here except maybe an x. So let's do like just 4x, that works. But again, I've got to put that 1 there so it knows what to do. But you cannot have any y's. And I'm trying to think, you can't have like f of x, you can't have any of those weirdos. So you have to make sure that this is correct. And if these are not the points that you want, you need to go further. You can just add some negatives. You can add whatever you want to continue this line. So, and it doesn't have to be in order. It can be anywhere you want. And then take this information and plot it into Alex. Now, they're not always as pretty as this. So let me give you an example. Today specifically, we're working on exponents. So substituting our values for the exponents. And sometimes we'll just have like the number 4. And then for exponents, we're going to hit this key down here, this keypad. And here, this one here is going to tell us that we can add x. We need that 1. That's the important part. And it's going to put these values in for us. And again, plot it. These are exponential functions. If we had a fraction here, we could do the same thing. So I'm going to back up and make this to be a fraction, like 1/4 parentheses. Who likes my parentheses there? 1/4. We should always actually put parentheses. And then my exponent again is x1. So I like it here because otherwise you have to use the caret key and it kind of makes it a little goofy. So here's our point. So 0, 1, 1.25. Now on your Alex assignment today, I want to go to that. Let's see if I can flip-flop to that. Here you go. If you go to, I'm going to erase what I had. I've got this so large. Let's see if I can scoot this over. I can actually go to, let's see, I want to erase this point. Go to this box here and put my decimals. So like if you saw the 1, if I jump back over here, can I jump back over here? You can see it's 0, 1. So back to Alex, 0, 1. I wish I knew how to split screen this thing and that. This is Spiro. Where is this thing? Alex, Alex, Alex. Here you are. So I could put 0, 1 here. Have it plot my point, and it'll do it for you. The next one was 1.25. So it'll do those decimals, or it'll do the fractions. Like if 0.25 was a fraction, you would use 1/4. So this is how you could do that. Okay. The other thing I wanted to show you here, if I could, I'm going to get out of this and out of this and show you my calculator. Let's say I had 0.0625 on my calculator. You can see that barely. I'm going to change that to a fraction because I really need it as a fraction for Alex for some reason. All I'm going to do, so if I hit enter, it's just going to look like that again. So I'm going to use my second key and my fraction to decimal key here, and it'll change it into a fraction. So that's 1/16. Also, if you end up with a number like 3.25, and I also need this to be a fraction, so you're going fraction to decimal, it changes it to a mixed number, but we don't want a mixed number. We want it to second ABC button, and it'll change it to an improper fraction. I hope that helped. If you have any questions, please let me know.